This is my reality-wrecking 2D platformer Seamless, a game all about blurring the lines between inside and out. You have to find clever ways to link regions together and reach the goal as fast as you can. I'll explain in a minute how we added this awesome effect, but first here's all the cool stuff that's been added since our demo a year ago, and why deleting the whole project is the best thing we have ever done. This one's a great favourite of mine, introducing catapults! It made it like you have nowhere to go here, trapped inside an orange box, but every now and again a catapult region will break the scene between you and it, turning a perfectly timed jump into a launching success and I'm dead. Okay. Turning a perfectly timed jump and holding to the left into a leaping success and I'm dead again, god damn it. If we look at our simple moving regions, they're the exact same, catapults just move a lot faster, which used to be impossible. This is thanks to a new and improved custom physics system which removes the errors which plagued us in the last devlog by actually imparting the momentum of the region's movement onto the player so it isn't left behind. While we are teaching old dogs new tricks, the player has been upgraded with jump particles, improved movement physics, and most importantly, this cute little blink when he is bored. No, seriously, we implemented a check for the player being bored. It's a function of if you've touched the controls recently and what his speed is. Presumably you're not bored when you're running full speed at something. Who knew? We can also finally move these regions however we want. Everything used to just be straight lines, but now we have wiggles, circles, growing, shrinking, pretty much anything other than rotations are possible, opening up a whole new world of possibilities. But the most exciting new world is what happens when we break the only rule this game has, and see what absolute chaos comes from it. The one absolute law of Seamless is no going outside of the boxes. Without this rule, players can glitch out of bounds, get permanently lost to the Shadow Realm, or even shortcut entire levels. At first glance, this level is completely impossible. The goal for the first time ever sits inside the red world, which the player has been trained to know is unreachable. Introducing faders, this awesome gradient looking boxy thing, otherwise referred to as a box. Faders are special because they truly allow the player to break free and into the secret red world of Seamless. What's awesome is that everything still works the same here. It might take a while for your eyes to adjust, but if you look at it long enough, you won't see red spikes on an orange background anymore, but orange spikes facing down on a red background. And they still hurt you, of course, we wouldn't want you to be missing out now, would we? Doing this still feels incredible to me, and pretty trippy for an already unique and weird game. It just takes it that one step further, which I hope you all love as much as we do. The way they work is surprising, but simply beautiful. You might think that the fader changes the player's sprite somehow to the other colour. How might you do it? I have no idea. But Nero came up with the idea of making the fader do nothing. Instead, it's the player itself that just has a shader on it to always make it the opposite colour to whatever is underneath it. Pretty sweet. Things just keep getting better though. Combining spikes and moving regions creates deadly elevators both horizontally and vertically. I think Seamless shines in being able to hide and reveal things that appear seemingly from nowhere. Embracing this, we also have sliding platforms which come from walls, and the fading platforms we not so happily met earlier. These platforms can have some amazing interactions, leading to some pretty intense platforming, thanks in part to some great level design by Emmet Space, so stay tuned for a devlog and how we craft the levels coming up soon. Not everything we've added is nice though. You might recall I love my trolls. I'm a happy little box doing happy little box there. Oh my god! My all-time favourite platforming games to play are Kaizo Mario. These are jumbled up and insanely difficult 2D platforming levels, often taking hours to beat just one. I love them because they take something familiar and put an evil and most of the time hilarious twist on it. By its very nature, Seamless has a lot of potential to fuck with platformer logic we all think we know, and last time I came up with 2 methods to mess with just that. Unfortunately, we removed them for being too evil, but they can't stop me forever. This level seems innocent enough. Make 2 jumps to fade the fuck off. Make 2 jumps and okay, nice, made it. But go on, dear viewer, get the goal. I dare you. No! That's right, we have a fake goal. We added particles to the real thing so you can tell them apart if they're side by side, but when seeing it for the first time though, it's very easy to fall for, resulting in you being trapped over here, resigned to fail. Once you know what to do, it's a very fun level to play, which embraces the spirit of Kaizo perfectly. Try it once as you expect, die hilariously. No! Quick and easy restart, try again, and then use what you've learned to beat it on the next try. Something else you won't be beating on the first try, these new jump toggle blocks. These blocks can be used to more literally reveal a secret world of hidden objects behind them when you jump. This can make for scenarios even I thought were impossible when Nero showed them to me, but with careful planning you can squeeze right through. Disappearing regions, or anti-faders as I like to call them, are the yin to those fading pricks yang. God, I hate them. Once inside, you better get out of that region quickly if you don't like being sent to the Shadow Realm. There are also some amazing new features which come about organically from how Seamless works. None of them are intentionally hard-coded in, but just happen. Just like shell jumping, P-switch carrying, or mid-airs in those Mario Kaizo levels from before. Nintendo did not intend for any of these to be in the game, but they are arguably the best thing about it. With that said, accelerated wall jumps give you huge zoomies off the wall. Getting over its snake can absolutely eat its heart out. Seamless is in town now to replace you, thank you very much. The catapults from before, of course. And our new smooth camera system has 2 modes. Player following and zones. We realised we needed player following because slingshots aren't all that fun without it. It was an intentional design choice to only make each level one screen, but after implementing it, I think it adds a lot more life to the game. Hopefully you agree. it also allows us to make Flappy Birds inside Seamless. A game in a game. What? Let me tell you, it was hilarious to realise we had this in here. Seamless, you secretive little devil, you. And a really cool debug screen. The future is up to you. Please leave some ideas in the comments, they helped us immensely last time. Perhaps a level and world editor? For inspiration, I recommend you check out how we came up with the idea for Seamless in the first place. Click here and watch the original devlog for the 48-hour Game Jam version, which shows you how you can make something like Seamless yourself. And happy coding, everyone!